Oh. Yes! A new camera bag. I'm very excited because I decided to go with the Tarion Pro camera bag to carry all my equipment. The more videos I make, the more equipment I acquire. I started out with one camera and a microphone, and now I've got all sorts of things: tripods, lights, gimbals. I just got a GoPro 8 for Christmas, which I'm excited to use, and I'll be able to bring you a lot of new angles and views for 2020. I need a place to carry it all, and I think this backpack's the solution. So right now I've got everything spread out everywhere, and I'm hoping to organize it in just one spot. So I'm hoping to get my drone, my GoPro, and my camera equipment all in this bag. So let's do a quick review on this and see if I can actually fit everything in here. You got some pens here. I might put a calculator or a cell phone in here. Maybe a wallet back here. This is kind of your hard pack. It's really a hard surface. Maybe you put in some memory cards or sensitive information in this area right here. I would say like a tablet or an iPad would go in here. You can put a GorillaPod or a tripod right here and just kind of buckle it in on the side. I watched actually a couple tutorials on this bag. Nobody actually brought this up right here. So if you go down here to this little section, you pull out this little flap. Look at that. This is for a tripod. If you put the tripod straight down, then you have a little pocket for the tripod to tuck into to carry the legs. This little pocket just folds away right back in here like so. And then Velcro shut like that. Pretty cool. Let's get into the main compartment. Whoa, just kind of fell down there. Okay, on the lip here you've got just a nice deep pocket that you can put a lot of stuff in. Now this bag is water resistant, so you can actually splash water on this thing and it'll be good. If it really starts raining, you've got a rain cover, which is nice. Okay, and here, this is the main compartment at the top. We have this little flap, there's another little pocket right here. So your camera's gonna go right here, and you will have pretty easy access to it. You just open up this top compartment, pull your camera right out, and then in here you've got all your lenses and chargers and everything else can go in here. I'm gonna pack this thing in a minute and we'll check it all out. And then finally, we have this lower compartment. It comes with this nice bag, we'll get to that in a second. If we look down into the compartment, they give you extra Velcro dividers, which allows you to set up the bottom any way you like. This could actually be a separate case on its own. You could carry some gear in here, like let's say a drone or GoPro gear. And then in here, you could have extra camera gear. So look at that. You've got a strap, and then you've got a couple dividers in here that you can pull in or out. This could be completely open case if you want. You could go on a hike like that because they have a waist belt, so it's like a giant camera fanny pack. Let's say you actually go hiking and you could carry clothes in this compartment here. You could carry whatever you need to carry. You could carry some camera equipment up here, and then you could carry more camera equipment here. Today I'm going to take this backpack out on a little hike, and what I'm going to do is pack it as full as I can with all of my gear. Everything I own is going to be on here, and then we're going to kind of analyze it and see how it goes. Okay, so I'm out on the trail. This is one of the only nature kind of trails around this area in Florida. It's 77 degrees today in the middle of January. Still not used to it since I'm a northerner living in Florida. This trail's kind of cool because if you look left and right, there's just a lot of swamp area. And I run down this trail quite a bit. And when I run, well, the one thing I don't like is I encounter snakes, and I've seen a couple alligators actually on this trail as well. So you're running along and all of a sudden an alligator pops out. Awesome. I remember coming around a corner once and I was running a pretty good pace. I was probably running, I don't know, probably about 7-minute mile pace. Came around a corner and it was just me and an alligator. The alligator was like right there in my face, and it hissed really loud and then it just jumped back in the water. I was so thankful because I couldn't even imagine trying to face an alligator or outrun or whatever. Glad it took the defensive route. I screamed like a girl and ran the other way, just so you know. I wasn't really that brave in that situation. The cool thing about this backpack is, one, it's large enough to carry all my gear. I ended up switching some of my gear around so that I was better balanced, so I switched the DJI gimbal to this side. I'm actually using my GorillaPod right now, my Joby GorillaPod, to carry the camera. The one thing that I'm just a little sad about, maybe you guys know how I could do it better, but I love this new gimbal, even though it's super, super heavy. I guess I'm just gonna use it for B-roll, where there's really no microphone attached to the camera. I can't seem to balance it well if I try to add my microphone, and it just loses mobility. So when you actually do the balance tests on it, I have to move around the axes and the microphone gets in the way, and I just can't balance it with the microphone on there. So I don't know, if any of you have any tips, I'd really appreciate it. Leave it in the comments. Like I'm probably only a foot above the water level right there. So just a little rain and this whole trail is flooded and crawling with snakes. So far the backpack's feeling really good. The straps are nice. I've got it clipped here. I've got the waist belt buckled and tightened up, and it just feels really comfortable. I mean, I could actually pull it in a little more like this. And I'm carrying a lot of gear. I've got a drone, I've got the GoPro, I've got a bunch of lenses, camera gear, all sorts of stuff in here, and it feels pretty good. Let's get the GoPro out. I'm gonna wear the GoPro right here. When I actually got the GoPro, it came with a cool accessory kit that has all sorts of attachments, so you can mount your GoPro different places, and this in particular is a chest strap, so I'm able to wear the GoPro right on my chest. We're back on the road again. I've got my GoPro right here. Kind of film my hike, I could do some cool time lapses, whatever I feel like doing. For my GoPro, I just want to show you what equipment I'm using to film everything. So I've got my Lumix G85, and I'm on my GorillaPod right here. All right, so it's just nice to hold on to. I'm using the Rode Mic Pro Plus on top of my camera here. I'd recommend a camera like this to anybody. What I really like about the Lumix G85 is that it has a flip out screen. The whole thing you can get for under $1,000. Just to show the GoPro, this is a cool feature that the GoPro has. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, stop recording. Voice command, that's so cool. Just taking a few shots of this cool little bog here.
going?
Shooting B-roll right now.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
This is my wife Dana. She is running a half marathon in how many weeks?
Like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. And how many miles did you do today?
10.
So she got out on the trail and she's got what, 1 mile to go?
Yep.
All right, I think I'm gonna get some drone footage while she finishes her last mile. Look at that DJI, so amazing. It's just hovering there, doing nothing. It's not moving at all. Look how steady that is, that's insane. It detects me, it doesn't like that I'm here. Okay. Look at that, it's so cool. So there you go, that's a nice little tour of all the equipment I'm using. Just a few thoughts on the backpack. I wanted to get a big backpack to carry all my gear. It's nice to be able to go out and have everything in one spot. The one thing that I am missing, and I can do this, you can unzip the top real quick and kind of reach in and grab your camera, which is not bad. Some other backpacks like the Peter McKinnon Nomadic backpack, you can actually reach in the side real quick and pull the camera out, which is nice. That's a cool feature. The other thing is I haven't tried the laptop in the back of this, but it seems like there's plenty of room for a pretty large laptop. The waist strap on the backpack is nice and it kind of takes the weight off my shoulders, which is good when you're hiking. And also the shoulder straps are adjustable, so they have a small, medium, and large size, and you can adjust it up and down depending. So I adjusted it up to large, see how that feels, and it feels pretty good. All the products you saw today are linked in the description below. I'd really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to this channel. We're working hard here. 2019, we had close to 11,000 hours of watch time, which was really awesome. All right, till the next time.